The first International Awareness Day for Preterm Birth on the 17th of November was created by European parent organizations in 2008. It has been celebrated as a World Prematurity Day since 2011 and has since evolved into a worldwide annual observance. World Prematurity Day is observed on the 17th November each year to raise awareness of preterm birth and the concerns of preterm babies and their families worldwide. Approximately 50 million babies are born preterm each year, accounting for about 1 in 10 babies worldwide. Urgent action is needed to address preterm birth, given that this figure of 15 million babies is increasing in most countries. Preterm birth is critical for progress in the sustainable developmental goals and child survival. As a regional hospital, Central Regional Hospital, preterm babies were being referred for management because we were the regional hospital at that time. With a few incubators, they were being managed at the pediatric ward and then A&E. In 2001, a proper designated place was opened on the west side of the pediatric ward by a determined team of staff to save the life of these precious babies. It was then headed by Dr. Emi Afo Awuku, a pediatrician, and DDNS Irene Mensa Jacobs. The new who went through many evolutions, and in 2001, DDNS Comfortandem took over and headed the unit until her retirement in 2015. Then in 2015, Ms. Veronica Kumston was handed over the baton and has held the mantle to date. We appreciate all our able nurses and doctors who have helped our NICU to become what it is today. We commend your sacrifice and sleepless nights, your passion and empathy towards our mothers. To our dear mothers, we know that having a child born too soon can be very scary and daunting. This is a new territory which requires being strong and resilient. We, the staff of CCTH, are here to support you. We will hold your hand through our journey. We will support our tiny humans and help them breathe, survive, and thrive. Your role is to show up, be strong, express breast milk, do kangaroo mother care, and love our tiny humans. Long live CCTH, long live neonatal intensive care units, and long live our preterm babies.
I welcome you on behalf of the board and management of Cape Coast Teaching Hospital to this important gathering. When I was requested to deliver a welcome address, I sought for some information from the experts, the pediatricians, and this is what they told me. They told me over 15 million babies are born preterm annually, which is just over 1 in every 10 babies. They also told me that over 1 million of these babies die worldwide every year. In the narration, I gathered that prematurity-related complications continue to be the leading cause of death globally in children under 5 years of age. It is also among the top 3 causes of neonatal and under 5 deaths in Ghana. The pediatrician further on told me that preterm care in resource-limited environment is burdened with challenges and raising awareness on those needs is crucial. in the ongoing effort to reduce morbidity and mortality in this vulnerable population. So they've highlighted that we are dealing with a population that is very vulnerable. They also said that simple, cost-effective interventions can help reduce deaths among preterm babies. And this will include interventions to maintain warmth in preterm babies, like kangaroo mother care, avoiding and managing infections with good infection control practices in the special care baby unit, and helping manage breathing and feeding difficulties. So they identify the challenges have included, but not limited to, the lack of adequate space, adequate equipment, and adequate specialists or staff. To this effect, I convey to you management's commitment to supporting and providing the adequate infrastructure that will house this population that have been termed vulnerable. In the short term, management has had to appeal to the department to re-engineer and reorganize the services that are provided within the premises. Management has also helped to augment the number of incubators and other equipment that are within the premises. And just last Friday, I'm glad to announce to you that one baby incubator phototherapy was mobilized to support the already existing numbers. In the medium term, the board at its last meeting concluded the review of an assessment that had been carried out to look at providing a little more space with additional equipment and support that will be able to house these babies and then ensure that they also have a chance to live. In the long term, I'm glad to announce to you that the board has submitted to various stakeholders, including our mother ministry, and I'm pretty much aware of the effort our minister is also putting in to helping the hospital get a befitting infrastructure, which we usually call neonatal intensive care unit, with all the state-of-the-art gadgets that will support to house these babies and treat them well. So we can only sing songs of revelation. The era of lamentation is over.
Na me manya kufumpo wo mpo a fresh baby sinu mpo ya 4 kilos and above mpo na mutu mu konshwan because na mushrum feel there wo sa na mo call wo na ma call baby kit very tiny, in fact na onye easy, but with the help of to them ye hunu wa haya nurses na doctors a wo wa hanum de church was a mehen was a mom na muso mezido na mama me for nurses paying for be so encouraging one what to do, but azokra mu hu no wo honye there or there time bia personal hygiene very very important. One kasa wa hu tisi mo say ebo hohoro won sa hu the way be carry baby no onyi there ma won ho deda ho na azini na ni nyina no e no kwa o de siesie ho ni na won so eze ho na ma ho no so or de ehwe ne hu de nipa na eze no ma no no hu ye na sa hu ye on fa bibi nkaka no hu mo ko because won on China we nya yerba bi wo twitwe yerba ma won no ho aha nti 2008 2013 my second child so no so first one was 27 weeks and second one no 33 weeks on na weight no was so kakra but no so no 1.7 no so no sa, and they are all here. Unfortunately na yenyim da bibia wari emponyi ye ba me the third one never we na ye but today bibi da mwa ha na me say no I have to take the opportunity na me share me experience because obi wa ha na onyima but onye easy to bring up such children, but Emma when you're the honor say esho when ye take instructions I was born more na me jizi there able to me na asho one ma we nyin why fine first one no po make do less than 9 kilo no jina ati aka kakra mo anyima ye pe 10 years. Oh, since I waited day. She's only 10 years, and look at her, she was less than 1 kilo, and this was 1.7, and the last one was at birth no 1.7, but yefi a hospital so they have a phone kakra na yaba 1.3, but in the year there no yamina duma we are 6.6 kilos, and it means we are moving. Last month yabe 6.5.6, sorry, in the year no 6.6. It means that nyankopon na duma ye na was in the but nyamina dum na nkyerɛkyerɛ a yɛnya wɔ hanom de na yɛdze ne nyinaa abom na yɛdu yɛde ayɛdi nti yɛda ase.
My name is Dorcas Saki, and I'm a parent of three preterm babies. In fact, it started in 2009 when I gave birth to my first child. According to the doctors, um, I had a preeclampsia, and so they had to take the baby out to save my life, rather. Even though they didn't know whether the baby would survive or not, because she was 27 weeks and it was 50-50 by then. So they took the baby out, and um, to God be the glory, she survived. And in 2013, I had my second one to the same preeclampsia, and she was 33 weeks. But the first one, the weight was 0.9, which means it wasn't even up to 1 kilo. And the second one was 1.7. 1.7. And I had this third one this year in July 6th. And he was also a preterm, 33 weeks, and the weight was 1.3 kilos. And now he is 4 months and 7 days as at now, and he is 6.6 kilos. They were very tiny. In fact, I was afraid. I've not seen some before, and I didn't know what to do. And but to God be the glory. I had my in-law was a nurse, and she encouraged me, even though she was also, but she encouraged me. She took care of the baby. We were not even the suckling. They used to how they feed. They said the suckling something is not open up, so they can't feed from the breast unless we cap feed them. We can't use the feeding bottle too, because they are full of infections and those stuff. So we were cap feeding. I expressed the milk, and then I couldn't even do it. So it was my husband and my in-law who were doing it rather for me, because I was afraid initially, until the weight was coming up and I was able to handle the baby, until one day I was just putting the breast on her mouth, and then she just took the breast and she started um, sucking the breast. So that was how it happened. In fact, I will tell them that it's not a curse, it's rather a blessing. In fact, the Bible says children are gifts from God. And if God Himself has given you such a gift, I don't think it's a curse. If you rather take good care of it, it will be a blessing to you. So for me, and especially the in-laws and the in-laws, let me put it that way, the women, they cause a lot of problems with the ladies and those stuff that they've given birth to something, but they are human beings. In fact, if you see them as infants, you think otherwise, but with time you have to get time for them, and the in-laws should also support us so that we all can help to take care of the babies. So if you have a child like that, please don't throw the child away. Go to the hospital, ask your doctors and nurses, they will help you out, and within 3 4 months, you will see your baby to be a different person altogether.
Isaac Entry. I'm a staff at Cape Teaching Hospital. So I've seen one or two preterm babies. So when mine appear, it is cool with me. But as for her, because she has not encountered setting, she was very tense and how to handle the baby cry is very hard for her. But by the grace of God, we are able to make it through. It is very hard. It's very hard, but by the support of one or two people who has been there before us, they help us, and then grace of God, we are able to cope to it. Our fellow Ghanaians, if someone go into such problem, you should try and support the baby. One day, maybe the baby can be a president, minister, or a judge who can, control the nation. So we should try as much as possible to use our all what we have and support the babies, especially the men's and the mothers-in-law. Sometimes when they cater into such problems, they discourage the women, and then sometimes they tell them to go and throw the baby away. But if you believe you can make it, so we should help them with all our support, and they can make it.